Hi everyone, I am Dr.D.SAVITHIRI, Assistant Professor of Economics, PG and Research Department of Economics, A.D.M. College for Women, Nagapattinam. My topic is Concepts of Money. Concepts of money and different titles explained in this PowerPoint are as follows. First one is Concepts of Money. Everybody knows what constitutes money, but few be prepared to define money precisely. The dictionary defines money as anything have a customary or conventional used as a medium of exchange or measure or denominator of value. Walker defined money is there, money does. Hobbes defined the word money has been used to designate the medium of exchange as well as the standard of value. A.C. Day explained money is the most convenient way of laying claim to such goods and services as one wish to buy. Evolution of money. The money in use today is the product of an evolutionary process which took hundreds of years. Like so many social institutions, our monetary system developed in stages in the process, finding solution to problems. It is not possible to say exactly when money come to be used. Money is one of the most fundamentals of all man's invention. Every branch of knowledge has its fundamental discovery and invention. In mechanics, it is the wheel. In science, the fire. The politics, the vote. And in economics, the money, which has become very essential and on which our life is based. Barter system. Barter system means commodity produces its requirements and the products have to be exchanged for consumption. Not all men can produce all things they require. The man cannot produce his own food grains, cloth, vehicles, fuel, carriage, etc. He can produce only one or two commodities and the other requirements have to be got from others. Exchanging these products, in the present day society, we draw our requirements from the marketed by paying for them out of the money earned by us. This is possible because of the development of trade and commerce through money economy. Difficulties of barter system. Absence of double coincidence of wants, no common measure of value. Subdivision is not possible, lack of simplicity and stability. Absence of double coincidence of wants. In a barter system, exchange of commodities would be possible only if the two parties to the deal were in need of these commodities exchanged. A man having a coat might require wheat. He could not strike deal with any person having wheat in surplus. The persons having wheat should be in need of a coat. Only the coat could be exchanged for wheat. Wants on both sides should coincide to affect exchange of the two commodities. This double coincidence of wants would be very improbable and rare. Naturally, the man with a coat would have to go in search of persons having wheat to exchange for a coat. For days together, he might not have come across with such a person. No common measure of value. In barter system, the term exchange would be a problem. The relative value of commodities traded frequently would be established by tradition and custom. How would relative value be established in commodities which were yearly traded or exchanged? This problem is solved with the invention of money. All commodities are valued in terms of money. Money has become the common measure value. Subdivision is not possible in the barter system. There would be the problem of subdividing the value of exchange commodities. If an axe could be exchanged for a dozen coat, how would the deal settled if 10 coats were to be exchanged? The introduction of money with different denominations enable us to express the value of the smallest limit. A lack of simplicity and stability. In barter system, a rich man is one who has a large store of these, like field, forest, animals, etc. for exchanging and getting anything. This lacks simplicity. The modern man can keep money safely as a store of value. Further, the value of money will be comparatively stable. Functions of money. Functions of money can be classified into three: primary functions, secondary functions or derived functions, and contingent functions. Primary functions added in medium of exchange and standard of values. Medium of exchange means money acted as a medium of exchange and facilities trade. All goods entering into exchange are first exchanged for money, and then money is exchanged for goods needed. Thus, every barter transaction is split into two: sale and purchase. By this function of money, the main disadvantages of barter system, namely absence of double coincidence of wants, is eliminated. Money as a medium of exchange gives a person's freedom of action with regard to the quantities and qualities of goods he desired to buy, the time and place of his purchase, and the parties with whom he chooses to deal. Store of value. Store of value explained, all commodities can be reserved for a long time. Some commodities perishable and lose their value. So, a person finds it difficult to save a part of his income in the absence of money. Money is eminently suitable as a store of value. A person can hold money for any length of time, and so he can save his income for future use. This function is becoming less and less important owing to the substitution of deposit banking for holding. Transfer of value. Money serves as a means of transferring value from place to place and time to time and from one person to another. One can sell his asset in one place and buy them elsewhere. Money is readily accepted by all and there is no difficulty in transferring even lakhs of rupees. Of course, in modern days, such a transfer of value takes place not through currency notes but through bank check and bank drafts. Contingent functions. Besides the primary and secondary functions, writers have mentioned certain other incidental functions which are called contingent functions. They are distribution of joint product, makes capital liquid, basis for credit, maximization of satisfaction, providing index of solvency. Distribution of joint product means in modern days, production made by the joint effort of various factors, and each factors has to be paid its share of remunerations. This is conveniently done by selling the whole product for money. The share of for each factor is paid in money. In short, money helps to distribute rent, wage, interest and profit. Make capital liquid. The process of production is rendered easier by making capital liquid through money. Shareholders subscribe to the capital of a company in the form of money. In returns, they get their dividend. In the economic system, anyone can participate in the productive effort of any organization or institutions. The liquid capital can be mobilized for production. In the absence of money, this will not be possible. Basis for credit. Industries and commerce of the present day dependent largely on credit like share, debentures, bonds, bills of exchange, these promissory notes, etc., which are only credit instruments. The entire economy is dependent on promises to pay. And even present day money is nothing but a promises to pay. This type of highly evaluated system is possible only in a money economy. Maximization of satisfaction. Money helps the consumer to equalize the marginal utilities derived in purchasing different commodities and thereby maximize his total utility and satisfaction in consumption. It helps the producer to equalize marginal return in production and thereby maximize productions. Providing index of solvency. Money is the index of solvency of a persons or institutions. A persons or an institution can pay all liabilities only if it possesses necessary money or it is able to rise it easily through their asset. Significance of money or importance of money in the field of production. Money has facilitated production in following ways. Large scale production. With the help of money, large scale production become possible in modern days. Production is the result of collective efforts of all factors of production which get rewards in terms of money. Divisions of labor and specialization possible. Money has facilitated division of labor and specialization which has accelerated the pace of production in the economy. It is impossible under a barter system. Assembling of factors of production possible. Money is the instrument which assembles all the factors of production at one place. The raw materials purchased, the wages paid to workers, the capital borrowed, the rent paid, the expenses on advertisement, etc. are all expenses of production which are entered in these account books and paid in terms of money. It becomes possible with the use of money. Money helps to determining the quantity and quality of production in a modern society through the functioning of the price mechanism. The price mechanism helps the society to discover what consumer want and how much they want of particular goods. Money has facilitated borrowing and lending, and these are essential in present day production process. Credit is the main pillar of modern business. Every producer has to make a variety of calculations such as cost calculations before initiating productions. These calculations cannot be made by the producer without money. Importance of money in the field of exchange. Removal of barter system difficulties. Money has removed the inconvenience of barter system as a medium of exchange. Money to be accepted by everyone. Money has also removed the difficulties in store of value which was present in barter system. The value can be measured easily in terms of money. There is no difficulty in the exchange of indivisible goods with the help of money. Capital formation possible. People save money and transfer it to productive uses. It accelerates capital formations. Makes capital mobile. Money makes capital mobile. With use of money, capital can be transferred from one place to the other. And it is on account of the increased mobility of capital, economic development of a country becomes possible. Development of banks and credit institutions. Money has opened the door for developing bank and credit institutions. Use of check and exchange bill has made exchange easier. Money facilitates trade by serving as a medium of exchange. Thus, rapid exchange in a modern economic system is possible because of money. Forms of money. There are many forms of money. Following are the main forms of money. Metallic money. The money made of any metal such as gold, silver, etc. is called metallic money. It exists in the form of coins. Metallic money has the following two types: full-bodied coins and token money. Full-bodied coins means when the face value of the coin is equal to the value of metal contained in the coin. The coin is called a full-bodied coin. The gold and silver coins of old times are examples of full-bodied coins. Token money, when the face value of a coin is greater than the value of the metal it contains, it is called token money. In our country, all the coins are token money. Paper money. Paper money refers to notes of different value made of paper which is issued by the central bank or government of the country. The paper money can be classified into following types. First one is representative money. Representative money is that money which is fully packed by equal metallic reserve. The holder of a banknote can easily get it converted into metallic. For example, gold and silver form on demand. Convertible money, it is the form of money which can be converted into gold, silver, that is metallic reserves. But all these notes issued by the government are not fully packed by gold. The amount of gold kept by the government is a particular proportion of the notes issued. Inconvertible money or fiat money. Inconvertible or fiat money is one that we have in our packed and used in daily business. the face value of such a money is more than the value of the paper. For example, the value of the paper of 100 rupees note in almost nil, but its purchasing power is equal to rupees 100. It has this value because it has been declared as legal money by the government. So it is generally accepted as a medium of exchange. Bank money. This is the most modern form of money. This money is also called credit. It only consists of the following: check. A check is a unconditional order by the client on his bank to pay a certain sum of money to him or to any other party. Bills of exchange. A bills of exchange is an order by the drawer to the drawee to pay a sum of money to the drawer or to any other party. Draft. Draft is a check drawn by a bank on its own branch or the branches of other bank, requesting it to pay on demand a specific amount to a person named on it. Legal tender money. The money that a person accepted as a means of payment and in discharge of debt is called legal tender notice. All these notes and coins issued by the government and the central bank are legal tender money. Legal tender money is of two types: limited legal tender money and unlimited legal tender money. Limited legal tender money means the money which can be used a means of payment up to a certain limit is called limited tender money. Unlimited legal tender money, the money that can be used a means of payment up to any limit or amount. Non-legal tender money. Non-legal tender money implies optional money which a person may or may not accept as a means of payment. Bank money in the forms of checks, bills of exchange, promissory notes is not legal tender money, therefore they present non-legal tender money. Plastic money. Plastic money means the credit cards, smart cards, plastic cards which have specially printed set of characters. Recently, the use of this money has increases. Near money, a type of money which can easily be converted into money. It includes deposits, government, bond, printed bond sheet, etc. Standard money. Standard money is that in which the value of goods as well as all other forms of money are measured. Thus, in India, all prices of goods are measured in terms of rupees. Moreover, the other forms of money such as 2 rupee notes, 10 rupee notes, 100 rupees notes and 1/2 rupees coins are expressed in terms of rupees. Thus, rupee is the standard of money of India. Standard money is always made the unlimited legal tender money. Fiduciary money dependent for its value on the confidence that it will be generally accepted as a medium of exchange. Unlike fiat money, it is not declared legal tender by the government, which means people are not required by law to accept it as a means of payment. Instead, the issuer of fixed money promises to exchange it back for a commodity or fiat money. If requested by the bearer, examples of fixed money including check, banknote or draft. Commodity money. Commodity money is the commodity that has intrinsic value and is used as a medium of exchange. Salt, animal, gems, beads and gold, silver, etc. are examples of commodity money. Thank you.